all the trees came down and just destroyed the whole thing. And this is left over. And a bunch of tile that they already picked up. But yeah. I think it looks like the Caribbean, you know, like Pirates of the Caribbean. In Malaysia, there's this unspoken rule, which I call the umbrella rule. And it basically goes like this. In Malaysia, rainfall is either so heavy that an umbrella wouldn't even help you. It would just be destroyed or fly away. And you have to stay where you are. Whether that's in a restaurant or at home, you cannot move until the rain stops. Or the second option is the rain is so light that you don't even need an umbrella because you just walk through it. You get a little wet and that's fine because it's so warm that you get dry right away. This is how I basically make decisions in my life. So do you know these moments when you're like, oh, I have like a full-on to-do list today, but I have a slight headache. And you just think, oh, you know, my head hurts and I have all these things to do. Okay, let me just waste 2 hours on the couch scrolling through TikTok, thinking about how I can't perform at my best, but I still want to perform, so I don't really take time to rest. Apply the umbrella rule. And here's how you can do it. Your headache is either so bad that you have to lay down and just call it a day and then come back after, or it's so light that you just go through the work and just figure it out. And that's what you can do with anything. If you don't feel like it, you either don't feel like it to the extent that you just don't do it, and again, you take off and you give yourself the time to take off, or you just don't feel like it, but you just do it anyways because you can do it. And in this case in Malaysia, it was actually about the rain, because the rainfall was so heavy that we couldn't leave the balcony, we couldn't leave the house because everything was just really storming. And one of the things here was it's actually rainforest rainfall, so it's even more heavy. Of course, when you're in Malaysia, you will see like one or two people with an umbrella, but most of the time you won't see anyone. So just remember the umbrella rule. It's either so bad or so heavy that you stay at home and relax, or it's so light that you just push through it anyways. It has helped me a lot to overcome procrastination and laziness, honestly, and just not feeling like it, and it can help you as well. So just wanted to share that. Let's get back to the vlog. After a couple days of pure sun, the rain really hit hard. It was the first time that I felt I was in the jungle and on the sea at the same time. You could hear all the animals crawl out of the jungle, rain just pouring down. So I spent most of the time on the balcony because it was just so nice to witness all the nature feeding on the rain. And the best thing to do when it's raining is obviously to drink warm tea. I was planning to create content, but the rain was so loud that you could hear it on the microphone. So I decided to just take a moment and, according to the umbrella rule, just take off for a second. But I still had energy, so instead of recording video with audio, I just recorded a video that I could take some stills from and use as photos for my upcoming campaign. The next day, we witnessed what the rain did to the island. So there was a storm yesterday, and this is what happened. During the storm, you see this bench. This bench actually was a bench with a gazebo like this one, but now all the trees came down and just destroyed the whole thing. And this is left over.
and a bunch of tile that they already picked up. But yeah.
It was crazy to see how much can be destroyed just a couple of meters away from you, but everyone cleaned it up super quickly. So afterwards, I took advantage of the nice weather and I took some time to create some visuals. We played around with the drone and created 2 campaigns for the upcoming weeks. I hear a lot of you asking me how I create my content and specifically my campaigns, so I will share a little bit more in my next vlog about all the behind the scenes of my creating content and also all the fails that can happen being on an island. And this is the end of vlog 4. See you next time.